guys, Andrew Hyder here at Advanced Outdoors, and we have an original Glock 43 that's, I don't want to say it's dated, but almost all the more modern pistols over the last few years have become optic ready. So we're going to bring this gun into the current gun world. So we have a Legion Precision aftermarket CNC machined micro red dot cut slide. So what we're going to do is swap all the parts, sights, internals, everything over, bring the gun up to date, and just show you how you can take a gun that's maybe a little older, a little dated, and bring it into the current industry. All right, so we're gonna start with field stripping the Glock 43. So we verified the firearm is unloaded. Drop the slide, pull the trigger, pull the slide back just out of battery, take down lever, slide comes off. We're gonna set the frame off to the side because we won't need it right now. Guide rod comes out, barrel out. So the rear plate's in there kind of tight. So I'm just gonna get it started with my knife and then take your takedown tool, your punch, however you want to do it, and you're going to push down on the striker assembly underneath the striker. That's going to allow you to start to move the plate. Now you're going to still want to capture everything with your thumb because it's all under spring tension. So now we can pull the striker out. We can pull the extractor plunger out. Depress the striker safety. The extractor comes out. And then there's your striker safety plunger. Which then, since we're already at this point, we're gonna go ahead and remove the sights. So, got our front sight tool. Go ahead and break the bolt loose on the front sight. Remove that. I'm just gonna put it back in here for the time being. Set that off to the side. Then we have a rear sight tool. It's already set up for our 43. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that in here. Tighten it down. The Glock dovetail is cut the exact same, straight across. I still like to remove the rear sight in the direction that the pistol ejects the round. So from left to right. Okay, so rear sight is out. And we are completely disassembled. We're going to take the factory slide and set it off to the side. All right, so now we have our replacement slide. So, being the fact that we've reused the rear sight, I'm going to put a little bit of Loctite in the dovetail, just enough that's going to help with lubrication to put it in, and when it dries, it'll just, add a little level of security. Clean everything off here. Go ahead and start the rear sight. Go ahead and get the slide into the sight pusher. Just get a little light in there. Too far. All right, we're gonna clean off the Loctite. Check and make sure we have it centered in the dovetail. All right, so we have the rear sight on. We're gonna move right into front sight installation. So we'll remove the bolt. Set the front sight in the slide. A little dab of Loctite. Hold the sight, flip the slide over. Gonna drop the bolt right into the front sight cavity. Thread that in. All right, so we've got the sights on. We're gonna roll right into assembling the internals. So you're gonna start with striker safety plunger. Put a little oil on it. Okay. extractor. Drops right in. Okay. Extractor plunger. And striker. Okay, now we're going to reinstall the striker plate. So push down on the striker. You're going to encapsulate it with the plate. Take your punch, push down, walk everything home. You're going to hear it click. It means it's there. You're going to want to check and make sure that everything works freely. We are good. Add some oil. Reinstall the barrel, guide rod, grab the frame, function test. Bit of a facelift for the old Glock 43. Now there's only one thing left to do. We're gonna install micro red dot. So now that we have the gun back together, I'm gonna stick it in the slide. Okay, we have our RITON MPRD red dot. Drop that onto the slide. We have our bolts. Put just a dab of Loctite on them. And there we go. We updated the Glock 43. Skeletonized slide, front cocking serrations, swapped the night sights, mounted a micro red dot, and brought the gun into what everyone is currently carrying.